In English, huh? Dear friends, dear fellow alumni to be, let me introduce myself in 30 seconds. My name is Nikos Sofianos. I'm an entrepreneur in a communist country named Greece. I am honored to represent businesses as the Secretary General of the Athens Chamber of Commerce and Industry. I am the current president of the Hellenic Alumni Association of the LSE. Together with me is Maria Christakis, the former president of our association. And I'm very honored to be here with you today. I would like to start my very short speech mentioning democracy as the least bad political system. We have experienced in democracy several accidents, several negative accidents. I would like to mention Winston Churchill, that he was not elected after winning the war. I would like to mention Brexit. As a non-British, I believe that this was a very negative result of democracy. And I would like to come to the current Greek government, which is a very bad accident in the political history of Greece. As an entrepreneur in Greece, I experience every day and every month more and more taxes, and I'm obliged today to give around 70% of my income to the state without taking back actually anything. As a citizen, I experience a government that wants to control mass media, does not support reforms at all, and tries to control everything against the will of people. So the question that I would like to raise is, what is the way forward for Greece? For me, the way forward is an open economy, privatizations, the philosophy of entrepreneurship to prevail, and also reforms. We need to reform the state to a big degree. We need to evaluate the civil servants. We need a smaller and more effective state. So my next question is, who will undertake this job? What kind of politicians do we need? So in my opinion, we need someone who is a survivor by character. I know a guy who started working at the age of 19 years old because life obliged him to do so. He has to be a fighter. I know a friend who has very strong beliefs and he has passion in supporting them. He has to be efficient. As a Minister of Maritime, he finished the cabotage situation, which was very embarrassing for a European country. As a Minister of Health, he did many things, and he reduced dramatically the pharmaceuticals expenses. This politician has to be reliable. When he tells you, I'll call you next year at 3 o'clock and 17 minutes, he has to do that. He has to be a doer. He has to be hardworking and has to bring concrete results. He has to be supportive to his collaborators, and I'm very grateful to him that in my beginning of my political career, because I have decided to get involved in politics in the next parliamentary elections, he supports me very much. So we need a guy to do the business, who is a survivor, a fighter, efficient, reliable, a doer, and supportive. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, let me introduce to you this guy. His name is Adonis Georgiadis. Thank you.
Before I express many thanks to all of you being here, I will say to Nikos that from my personal example, from my current trip to London, I will tell you the good of democracy. See how things changes. I was here in London in the Imperial College 3 years ago. I was here as the Minister of Health of Samaras government. I almost couldn't enter the room because a lot of leftist students and other kind of people were shouting against the memorandum, against the agreement with the Troika, against the government of the Georgiadis. I don't know how to say it in English.
German scapegoat.
Okay. And here I am, 3 years later. The room is full. These people are not here. And the social temperature has going down in Greece. This is the good of democracy. And this is why we love democracy. Because we have to find a way to understand each other and make each other prove who is right or wrong. And as Winston Churchill said, democracy is the worst of all the ways to control a country, but we haven't found any better until now. I'm here to tell you from my point of view, because I had the privilege and the opportunity